It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who is facing suffering. It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who is facing suffering. Young Police Channel from Jamaica. Big up, Rastafari. Everton Blender said that.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, if you are following up the news out of Jamaica, you know, in Jamaica today are Heroes Day. And you know, them always have them celebration, various celebration. So right now you're looking at a man, a young man. Currently is 28 years old. His name is Jonah Creary, aka Whopper. And he's the one that killed 5 people at the Rockford football game. When we say he is the main trigger man. And he understand that the game on Heroes Day is night. The shooting is a betrayal because the people that he had killed, this is a man who escaped from jail, you know, from Port Royal police lockup. And the same people that he had killed, they are the same one that have given him comfort, shelter, and them take care of him since from August 2021. Even at one point in time, this same man, he was held by the Kingston Eastern Police. And it is one of the men who was killed. They are the one, based on information received and obtained, they are the one that give the police money, millions, to release him because this is a known killer. He has killed several people out there in the war, base one and all kind of people. But you know, we're not going to delve right now into that, you know, the history. But this is the man who have killed the people. Yes, they call him Whopper. We know that based on the man that he had killed, Mandez and his son Kiro and 3 other people. It's an annual. Most Jamaicans, if you understand how the ghetto operates, you know that memorial is normally kept for people who are killers. Yeah, so they had a memorial for a man by the name of Pala. We'll give you some history about Pala and who killed him. And we're not going to tell you the name of the artist and the producer who were involved in his killing and the business and a businessman. All this guy Pala was killing at St. James in a Montego Bay, St. James, and we tell you about that. So this man betray the people them that, you know, take care of him. And that's why I tell you that, you know, as I have said, I have always said, I truly cannot comprehend why anyone would choose the path of a criminal. Living a life of crime is not just about breaking the law. It's rooted in a complete abandonment of honesty, decency, loyalty, and all the virtues that good people strive to embody. So once you become a criminal, remember, you know, the first year to become a criminal, you have to be dishonest. You have to be a dishonest person. You have to be a liar. Some of you know, oh man, oh you claim say you have a man where he might be your friend and you trust him, and he's a liar. The very first trait of a criminal is dishonesty. From the moment you embrace that lifestyle, you step in a world where your trust is non-existent. And betrayal is the norm. That is what happened tonight. So it amazes me that people continue to trust others within the same criminal orbit, not realizing that they're essentially playing a game of survival where everyone is out for themselves. criminals operate in a state of deceit and manipulation. So that's why we tell you all the while that there's no honest criminals. They may form alliances, but those alliances are temporary, driven by selfish interest rather than any genuine loyalty. 9 out of 10 times, I them same friends set them up and kill them. And that happened tonight with Mandez and his son, Kiro, and 3 other people. Everybody out to see how kill them and them thing at the football match. As we tell you before, we are from the belly of beast, and we have people all over in Jamaica and them thing they were. Trust yours truly, and they will share information with us. Yeah. So the moment someone becomes a threat to another's success or stand in the way of their ambition, that bond is broken, often violently. So this man, we kill them, we kill the father and son. The younger son escaped. So the younger son know who and them thing, but in a bad man world, bad man not inform. Yeah, how you mean? Cause you say informer for dead, so you not go tell the police them who kill your father and your brother. You just suck it up, cause so it go. If you tell the police them who and give statement, that means say you're informer then. Cause you say informer for dead. So if you got give statement against Whopper and the others, you for dead cause you're informer. What you mean? That's what I say. Yeah, because this is the life we live. So this is why trusting other criminals is pure folly, madness. If you live by the gun, you will almost certainly die by it. And this is not the police or the system that you need to fear the most, but those closest to you, who know your very every move, weakness and aspiration. I have seen this firsthand. As a detective, over the years, I have known many people who got caught up in a life of crime. Some of them were even my own family members. These men who were gunmen and believed they could trust their fellow criminals ended up dead at the hands of the very people they consider their friends. Alright, so that's why we tell you. So some people say, boy, why you always try to save other people and all them things. Because there's no honest criminals. Yeah, we tell people already. Yeah, a whole heap of people we tell. And then we get information so them are dead and them things. And them go back to the same people if you kill them and them end up lose them life. There's no honest criminal. So if you are a criminal and you know that somebody a criminal, only if you are a dummy you trust the other criminal. One thing I can tell you is that I know one criminal who not trust no other criminal. But that's another video that coming up with this, we tell you. Yeah. You understand? So when them friend kill them, their deaths were never about justice or the law catching up with them. Instead, it was envy, jealousy, bad mind and betrayal that led to their downfall. In the criminal world, when you make too much money, you become a target by other criminals, bad mind. When you share your plans to retire or leave that life behind, others view you as weak or a threat to their own ambition. So Mandez, that a Kiro father, Mandez, him live in America and him supposed to fly out tomorrow, but him gone at departure lounge, by a different flight him depend now. Yeah, straight at departure lounge. It is often said that bad mind kills more than the police ever could. So the moment a criminal starts to rise above his peers, making more money or gaining more power, others around him began to plot his downfall. I have seen men gunned down by those they thought were their brothers simply because they were doing too well. There is no room for joy or success in that life. Only paranoia, fear, and the constant threat that your end will come from someone you trusted. People outside of this life may think that criminals live in some sort of brotherhood, bound by a code of honor. But that could be further from the truth. The only code criminals live by is self-preservation, and that means anyone can be sacrificed at any moment. Even sharing your intentions to walk away, to leave the violence and danger behind, can be enough to seal your fate. To your so-called friends, your retirement signals that you are either soft or holding something back that they could benefit from. And before you know it, it's the same people you who ate and drink and laugh with will be the ones to turn on you. So in the end, a criminal's life is one of isolation and betrayal, even if you survive the streets for a while, the walls of distrust closing on you until there is no one left to turn to. You can't build a future on lies, treachery, and violence, because those same things will eventually come back to destroy you. And I tell you, so if you don't believe it, just look at Christopher do the squawk. He's a man where cowboy, he's a man where him just set him up and him make him die in prison. Him not dead still. You understand? But he's a man where him trust. So I don't know how a man a criminal and you just an ex-criminal. People who are criminal are inherently dishonest. Nothing what them tell you you're supposed to believe because I'm a criminal. I have said it so many times before. Those who live by the gun rarely get the chance to die in peace. They die at the hands of those they trusted most, often over something as simple as greed or jealousy. It's a vicious cycle, and I say this not just as a warning, but as a plea for those who think this life offers anything of value. It does not. It may seem appealing at first, but it is built on a foundation that will crumble beneath your feet the moment you think you have made it. Crime doesn't pay, my friend. Not in the long run. It's only lead to death, destruction, and sorrow, often at the hands of those who are on your side. So, people who think that is a life that is, I don't know how a man gravitate to it or them thing. Trust me, I say it already and I say it again. So we'll give you some background because I would say before, where we forget a real series about this brother here. Whopper. On August 30th, 2021. So a manhunt was launched in the Kingston Eastern Division after 3 men escaped from Port Royal police lockup. The escapee were discovered missing during a routine check around 4:45 a.m. Investigations suggest that the men escaped by cutting a hole in the cell door, indicating a premeditated and resourceful attempt to flee custody. And how you think them get the weapon, how them get the axe off to cut it? You think I see them police smuggle it and give it to them. So the police have issued a public advisory urging residents in the surrounding communities such as Rockfort, Bulby, Harbourview, Bayshore, Millbrook Heights to remain vigilant. The authorities emphasize the need to immediate report of any sighting of suspicious activity related to the fugitives. So you know that this man, among the escapee, at the time he was 25, Jonah Creary, also known as Whopper, a construction worker from Carnarvon Street, Kingston 13. Creary is facing serious charges with the use of firearm. So him is, as you see him there in fear, complexion, symbiote and him tall. So he's known to frequent areas such as Cannon Street in Kingston and parts of Senton. At the time of his escape, Kiro was last seen wearing a white marina plaid shorts or plaid shorts. Notable Kiro is allegedly responsible for killing 5 people at a football match, an act that has further heightened public concern. So the area of Rockford where Creary, that a Whopper, was reportedly seen has been plagued by a string of violent incidents, escalating fear in the community. So on the same day of his escape, then did have some shooting out in Rockford the same day after him escape from jail. But today now, he was there now at the football match with him so-called friends. The father never know him, that a Mandez, but the son told Mandez, Kiro, that I wanted dead. That Whopper a good youth and a theme soldier and them thing. Not knowing that this man was about to betray them. Because big money run. Because war up at top and bottom and all that. Wherefore going at that. And that's how him kill them. Because only people were, remember say him wanted, and him have killed a whole heap of people and them thing there. Out of Rockford. So them trust him. And them him see him and kill them. So this act of violence sent shockwave through the area, which has long struggled with gang-related tensions. Among the victims was a father, that a Mandez, and son Kiro, and 3 other people, along with several others who were attending the football match. So then you have the Member of Parliament of East Kingston and Port Royal, Philip Powell, confirmed the massacre during an interview with Nationwide News. It is believed that one of the victims was a high-ranking gangster, that a Mandez, who had recently returned to Jamaica after spending several years abroad. So him not even know say a betrayal that and them thing. So I feed him son why him and the son dead, you know, because them trust this boy. So I feed them one gun, kill them, you know. Me tell you, there is no honest criminal. So they must say a man is present inside the attack. We must say him and them dead in their own place, you know. This would be like Christopher Duduscourt get killed in a Tivoli Gardens. And you'd have say, oh, that happened. Same thing that. Yeah, you understand. So the football match was reportedly organized by Mandez, further complicating the dynamics of the crime. So them that they celebrate say the memorial of this boy were dead when he in Pala. Yeah. And when I tell you who killed Pala to and them thing there, and this go back years. So adding to the grim circumstances, the event where the victims were gathered was reportedly a memorial birthday celebration for a notorious killer known as Pala. And you see him photograph up there on the thumbnail, who was himself murdered in Montego Bay, St. James a few years ago. So despite effort to de-escalate gang conflicts in the area, this mass shooting shattered the fragile peace that had been building after years of territorial and gang-related, gang-based feuding. So in response to the tragedy, the police have intensified their presence in Rockfort, striving to restore order and prevent further retaliatory violence. The area remains on edge with fears of continued bloodshed stemming from these gang wars. Authorities remain committed to apprehending Jonah Kiro and his fellow escapees, emphasizing the need for our community support and cooperation in tracking down these dangerous individuals. The entire sequence of these events underscore the entrenched gang culture that continues to destabilize certain areas in Jamaica, with violence seemingly spiraling out of control despite localized efforts to restore calm, with public safety at risk. Police are under pressure to prevent future tragedies and dismantle the criminal networks that fuel these acts of terror. So whether or not you want to believe it, retaliation is a must. You know, this is a tragic incident in Rockfort. 5 people brutally shot and killed at a football match in Pleasant Hill, a section of the community. So Mandez, that her father, and his son Kiro are reported done, who wielded significant influence in the area. The father and son were gunned down in an attack that shaken the community, and their deaths have sparked deep concern among both residents and law enforcement. So it was a case of betrayal. You understand? The same man with them shelter, provide comfort to him and protection. Yeah man, even at one point he was held by the police based on information received and obtained by East Kingston police in a raid, and a millions. I see him father, the same father were dead. Him run money and the police them and them release him. And see the same man who him spend millions to them release. Him see him and kill him. Yeah, I saw it go. So as we go on them thing there, licky police and all them thing there. You understand what I'm saying? As we get more information about this killing, we keep you updated. But look, I'll give you some background about this guy named Pala and who responsible for killing him and all kind of thing, because you have to understand that we tell you all the time, you see the real criminal them in Jamaica, the degree people them, I want to think say, is a little man them where fire the guns. No. So even the killing of Mandez and his son Kiro, you soon hear who is behind it. I will tell you, it's not the little man them who a fire gun or a problem. I degree people them. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel.
We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid.